Is anyone awake? I don't know if anybody's awake. Oh my. Whoops. I just flicked my whole cherry off. Oh, for the love of God. That was new. I've never relit my cigarette with the cherry that fell off before. Fun times. Hey, people. Hi. Hello. I can't believe other people are still awake. That's so exciting. Holy cannolis. Who's all here? Hey, Amy. Hey, Invisible Bizzer. Hello, Willow. Hello, Casual. Hello, Gina. Hello, Lisa G. Hi, guys. Does any here? I'll drop the link in case anyone wants to come in and chit chat with me. I'm getting ready to do the little packages. I've been packing all day so I can invoice tomorrow, but I gotta pack everything first. Hey, Hope. Hi, Joyce. Hi, guys. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. What are you all doing awake still? Yeah, few peeps. I didn't know if anyone was gonna be awake, but I'm glad you guys are. What's up? Today's been pretty boring for me. How's it been for you? Good night, Invisible Bitter. It's 3 o'clock there. Damn, Hope. It's early. How late did I stay up last night? I think I was up till like 5 last night, which is probably why I'm not tired yet. So it's 3 a.m. there for you too. I called Kim because I know she's been packing and invoicing all day, so I figured maybe she'd be awake still and we could chit chat for a few minutes, but she didn't answer the phone. So I figured I would just go live. Plus, I miss you guys. It's weird not being on. I alphabetized. Like I put everyone's orders in like alphabetical order and they're in rows in my living room. To the window, to the wall, to the sweat drips down my. Why is that song always in my head? I think it's because of that movie, whatever that movie was called. So how much do I have to dish out? I don't know what that last word is. I think you got two things from me. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and pack up everything that I have in my office, which I've got everything sorted out now, except for I gotta get some shoes for Fairy. Um, Everything else is organized in piles, so now I have to pack everything. So I'm doing the little packages first, the little 6x4s. I'm gonna do those guys. So yeah, I dropped the link if anybody wants to come in. You don't have to come in. You can always just chat. Damn, Willow. I hope it settles down for you too. Hey guys. Awesome. Hope I have no idea how much you owe me. I don't think it's that much. Um, I'll be invoicing everyone tomorrow. So tomorrow is gonna be a nightmare because I invoiced everyone without shipping and then a couple people with shipping and then they got like a couple more things, but I haven't sent their stuff yet. So I have to go through and double check to see who's paid for shipping and who hasn't. And then if you've paid for your stuff but you didn't get anything else, then I have to just send you an invoice for shipping. The stress. The stress is fine. I will be okay. Which is why I took today off and then I'm taking tomorrow off too, because it's gonna take all day. All day. So hope I have no idea how much. I have no idea. Not the foggiest idea. Okay, thank you. Well, so how I set it up, which is probably kind of annoying. maybe it's not annoying. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Invoice. So what I do is I invoice for your stuff that you got for the week, but I don't add shipping onto it. I'm only going to charge for shipping once a month unless you ask for your stuff early. And if you ask for your stuff early, hey, Mayor, if you ask for your stuff early, then I might need a reminder. I'm getting Cha-Cha sending me my notebook so that I can organize myself better for that, so I can get stuff out when you guys ask for it and not like a week later, because that makes me feel like a really bad, shitty person. So working on that. Hope, I have no idea. It's written down. I've got it written down. Mary, you just reminded me I need to message your mom. I need to message her still. And I gotta get a hold of Paul. I got a hold of Laura. And I got her scheduled for the 15th. So I gotta write that down. I think I will, my brain is on a focus mission. I'll worry about that on Tuesday. Oh, there's someone here. Oh, it's Willow with her eyeball.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were going to notice.
Sorry.
No worries. This time of night, I don't even want to think that hard. Hello, everyone.
My brain is always working on overdrive, which is why I tell people that, like, if you tell me something, remind me. Remind me, like, if you want something out that same day or the next day, remind me like every couple hours. I know that's super annoying. That number one, you even have to remind me in the first place. But like I take care of so many people, I forget. And I don't want to forget. And you're not gonna be annoying if you keep reminding me. I'm gonna thank you because then I get it done. You guys want to see? It's a mess.
Hello, Meredith.
Okay, hang on. I mean, it's not a mess because like it's in alphabetical order. So there's rows. Oh my God, Wes's stuff. The cats keep trying to play with it.
Organized
So
chaos.
basically, yeah. But then I've got all these little ones that are like single babies that I have to put in little tiny babies, little tiny baby things.
I don't think I have anything with you right now, do I?
I don't think so.
Guess if I do, I'll get an invoice.
If you do, it's lost because I haven't seen your name today. So hopefully you don't.
Works for me, okay.
You'll be like, oh no.
Hey, kitty.
Kitty cat. Hey, kitty cat, you stay here, and I can show you those skulls real quick. So I forgot to send you a picture. But I do have them out and over here. Let me grab some scissors because they're all taped up and bubble wrapped and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, casual. My camera sucks. If I can have natural light, you can see me pretty decent. This time of night where I'm having to minimize light because of my eye, yeah, I'm just a big fuzzball.
Yeah, you look fine. You don't got to be in perfect clarity.
Well, on StreamYard, I look way better than YouTube, trust me.
Oh, I don't even know how bad my connection is. It was bad earlier. All right.
My internet is $5 a month. It's provided by the state, the discount thing, and it's super slow. And the camera on my laptop sucks. The audio's great. The camera, not so much.
I'm not set up to go live because I wasn't planning for this, so we're gonna have to jerry-rig something. Oh, I don't remember who got that. I'll have to look to see.
Duct tape.
I think I'm probably just gonna put you in plastic. There you go. You're in some plastic.
Yay. We're bubble wrapped, guys.
And no worry, kitty cat. Or no worries, no worry. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Okay, is this the heart? That's the cat's eye heart. That one's fine. We want to know about the skulls. Whoop, almost stabbed myself. Oh no, it's not taped there.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's fine. I'll be okay.
I still have a hole healing in my finger from stitching embroidery through 5 layers of felt.
Okay. Ew, stop it. Okay. Man, everything was all taped up nice. Shame on you, Kitty. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not, because I'm going to have to retape it. But it's okay. I'm like super wide awake right now. That's probably not good for my sleeping patterns. Get your foot out of your mouth. Hey, Destiny, stop it. Don't make me get the cone. Uh-huh. Hey, girl, don't. Stop it. Lay down.
Looks like we're not going to be the only one that ends up bubble wrapped.
I'm a smacker.
Did she injure her foot or something?
Kitty cat, don't feel bad. No, because I was just joking, girl. I forgot you don't like jokes or bad jokes. That was a bad joke. I'm not mad at you. I love you. I'm not mad at you.
It's all good, kitty cat.
Yeah. I got plenty of tape, honey. Literally, it's fine. Plus, if I just cut it a couple times, well, how many times did I wrap this thing? If I just cut it a couple times, it should just come right out. Okay. You want to see the colors, right? Okay, so I've got one out.
I've gotten your packages. You are a little tape happy.
Well, it's just it's a stone, and I don't want it to get messed up.
I know.
Okay, so where's my camera? Here's the first one. It's like white and green.
That is tree agate.
This is called tree agate.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go, kitty cat.
See, now you're going to get stones identified, or at least part of.
This is tree agate. I got some garden agate coming, and I'm so excited about it because that stuff is so pretty. I'm gonna have a hard time getting it.
Totally cool for a skull is Picasso Jasper. Makes the coolest skulls.
So there's that one. So basically, girlfriend, I just need you to tell me if you still want them. That one's tree agate, and it is green and white. Now I will exit solo so you can see the beautiful willow. Throw you back down there in a sea of bags. I don't know. There's like some stuff down there for all different kinds of people.
Yeah, I'm looking through a layer of plastic, and it looks like it's tree agate, Gina. Moss agate is clear with green. Tree agate is white with green.
Gina loves moss agate.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. I got one from Laura.
Yeah, they both.
And she's awesome. I got a little star. It has like a face in it. They were like, only get the stones that speak to you. And I saw a face, and I was like, it's speaking to me. I was just like, it's literally speaking to me.
When I buy stones, I buy the ones that make my soul sing.
Aw. Okay, I have no idea what this one.
My soul's going. Ah.
This is the other one.
And yeah.
And it's weird. Okay. Oh. Here's the other one.
Some type of banded type of jasper, but I'm not sure what. It's
Hey,
almost
Gary.
Marble or
I don't know what that spot is right there. I think it's cool because it's almost like that's how the skull. He got shot.
It's where he got clocked with something. Hey, Gary.
This was the cause of his death. There we go. Stop trying to focus on my face in the background there, camera.
Look at the face of the rock, not the face of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one kind of looks like he's still got an eyeball, but yet doesn't. It's just kind of receded back.
Oh, you know? Right there?
Yeah. That's definitely a Halloween creepy skull kind of looking thing.
He's cool.
Cool. Yeah.
He's wicked. Hey, Gary. Well, Kitty Cat claimed him first, so it's up to her.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I would take them. I don't know. I don't have the other two skulls still. What?
Did she buy previous? Maybe not stones, but Anything skull?
I don't think so.
They're already claimed, Gary.
Sorry, Gary.
She's reminding the buyer what colors she bought.
Gary, I got some cool.
No
I've got.
dippers tonight.
Okay, listen. This is really cool. I have a carved skull, like sexy lady coming. She's very sexy. And then I have a really cool carved, it's like a three-tiered like skull thing. And then I think there's one more thing that's coming that's like a skull as well. They're awesome. That's all I have to say is they're awesome. I'm really excited about it.
I'm curious to find out what this slut skull looks like.
I can send you a picture.
Cool.
But and then it's out of it's got like spiky crystals on the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we're gonna shove this baby back in here. Get in there, baby. Yeah, I feel like the sexy lady is definitely up Gary's alley. Gary, you haven't got any skulls from Tiffany yet? She got like 1,000 of them.
She doesn't have like cabochon tatas or something, does she?
She's got boobies, but I don't think she's got nipples.
You just need a couple of little teeny tiny calves, and you can change that.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I originally I picked it up for Jonathan because he's always asking for man cave stuff, and then I told him about it, and he's like, "You're getting closer, but that's not really man cave." And I was like, "I don't know what kind of man cave you have, because boobies are
Man cave
definitely
is beer bottles and
models."
poker dogs on the big poker dog image thing that they have framed and hung up over their pool table and weird crap like that. Not so much slut skulls.
All right, let me see. I think I can fit this in here without using more tape. I can. All right, Kitty, you are good to go, honey. And then Kitty Cat, I just need you to let me know if you need me to set up your invoice so that you can make uh like more than one payment. I do that for a ton of people. So if you need that, let me know.
Installments.
Yeah. So let me know or send me a message letting me know. I gotta do it for Kim real quick. And maybe
Yeah,
somebody
the,
else
the
too.
first one is for me, which would be the tree agate. The other is for my boyfriend's father for Christmas or birthday, not sure yet. They must run close
Nice.
together. She says she'll email you about that, about the payment issue.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, here's the stuff Hope got. Okay. I think I can fit you in here, Hope. Let's find out.
Oh shit, in a little teeny tiny baggie.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think she's gonna probably fit about perfect in there.
Gary said, "Did you ever get that box out, Miranda?"
Nope.
She's working on packaging today, so it'll probably be part of this.
Nope. I gotta figure out what to put in there still. I'm
I
working on it,
know.
man. My problem is I don't want to send you crap. I don't want to send you stuff that you don't want. I wanna find something cool to send you. And that's where my struggle is right now.
She wants it to be good stuff, not filler.
Yeah. Yeah, like you and Farmer really helped me out. And so I want to send you something nice. Like something, at least worth, the time it took to come in, and then, the time it took to donate, like, or to buy the box or whatever. I know it's been months and I'm
No
still
worries. Bear with her. She's getting there. He says,
everything
"No
has been
worries, I understand. Thanks, Miranda."
I love you, Gary.
710 is oil upside down. Hello, bud.
Hey, 710. Did you
Cheers.
get something for me? What'd you get? Did you get the coin? Who got that? Are you here? All right. Hope is done. Oh yeah, I'm lots of fun. I'm literally surrounded by like 60 packages. So I remember what some people got, but I don't remember everything, which is why everything is written down. And I will find out eventually. So it's not like I'm never going to find out thing. I will find out.
Yeah,
Aw.
she'll get her sorted. Miranda,
Aw, let me see, kitty cat.
patience.
Yes, casual flipper. It's about 60 packages. Um, Usually I do about 30 to 40 at a time. because I used to ship out like every 2 weeks. But this is everything from the whole month apart from some stuff that got shipped early. So, you know how that goes. Fun times. Ooh, I don't know what Dina got. This is pretty. I bubble wrapped this, so whatever it is, it must be fragile. Or I wanted to make sure it didn't break.
I've got my craft lamp shifted just enough to light the keyboard in case I need it. But I still got a spot glaring in the
Dina.
line.
This is Dina. Almost forgot right there. Dante, you can just stay over there, okay, buddy?
710's says I've got 25 packages ready to ship. She'll probably have that before sun up at least.
I need better time management skills. Because, like, if I wouldn't have, like, slacked off today, all of this would already be packed and it would be weighed and it would be ready for me to figure out tomorrow an invoice.
Sometimes you just need a few hours of vegetative state.
Well, I hung out with Cha Cha for a little bit because she went live and did that thingy for the thing, for the whatever it is. Listen, I don't fully understand it, but I'm excited about it. Okay, that goes the back. She doesn't, that's separate. And that's Gina. And that goes, so these go in the room. Gina might have 2 packages for shipping. I don't know yet. Also, I don't know if
it says I'll be making a video soon of what's been going on and such.
Same.
710 asks, do you use PayPal shipping or pirate ship?
Pirate ship. Pirate cheap. I ship the pirate way. And I used to add the shipping, like I used to go into PayPal and put the tracking number and stuff in there. I no longer do that because it takes a really long time. But what I always try to make sure I do is your email is in the pirate ship thing. That way it sends you a notification. But sometimes I forget to do that. So if you don't get a tracking number or anything like that and you really, really like absolutely have to have one, just message me and then I can give it to you.
I think everybody's keeping pretty close watch on packages right now because porch pirates are rampant. People are desperate.
Goodness gracious. I know, I feel bad whenever I ship anything in a small envelope like this. Because, like, number one, I'm terrified it's not going to get there. And then number two, I'm scared it's going to come to you empty. Because that's what happened with Rhonda. I sent her a package and it came empty. And I was like, oh my God. No, it didn't. You're lying. You're lying. Because, like, if they're just going to cut into it and take it, like, take whatever's in there out of it, it doesn't matter if I tape over it.
Yeah.
I was going to, like, literally staple these shut. But the stapler I got doesn't work. And I'm really sad about it.
Well, staples actually can clog the machine and cause the package to get ripped.
Well, then I'm glad I did not do that.
Yeah, staples like to hang up, and staples clog the machine and bog things down. And they don't like staples.
I have some people that got stuff for me like at the beginning of the month, and they probably don't even remember who I am or that they got something.
Hello, Marie Perrolette. She says,
Hey,
I'm not
Marie.
waiting on grandbaby to get here any day now.
Aww. Are you in the
running on nerves waiting on that baby to pop.
I can hear my husband snoring through the grate.
Alright, I hear my sis every once in a while. I'm just rolling the wallpaper right behind this stack of lumber on the wall here. Our bedroom's on the other side of that wall.
I think, yeah, Sonia only got one thing from me this time.
Gotta put drops in again. Got one of my nose too, so I'm gonna mute too.
There was like 12 people here, and then they all left. Dang, I'd be scared to do that. To like ship money. Listen. I just now started getting into like silver and more expensive things. I've always done like, not that clothes and costume jewelry can't be expensive, but it's like a less, I don't know, easier to do, I guess. I don't think this is all gonna fit in here. Angela, you got one too many things. I don't have the perfect package size for you. I highly doubt you're here listening right now, but if you are, I've put you in a bigger package. Squeeze. There we go. And that's only because I forgot to give you all these rosaries in your last package.
Just go next size up and cut her down if you need to minimize bulk.
Well, that'd be good if I had a next size up, but I don't. I don't have like a middle tier. And after this, I'm gonna need more packaging things. I wish. See, Christy S lives in Iowa, but she doesn't live close enough to me for us to like drive and meet because we're like a couple hours away from each other.
Yeah, not
Which
quite
makes
a
me
convenient distance.
Yeah. We're close enough that we could meet, but far enough away that it makes it difficult.
710 says I ship money. That's a Target, and most of the people that buy from me has money or coins in their name. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
probably
understand
street name,
that.
which would draw the eye if it's on the label.
And then
It says, well, you shipped me a coin.
What?
And then Marie says, Miranda, what does your shirt say?
What's my shirt say? It
Mhm.
says, born to be a stay-at-home dog mom, forced to go to work.
Cool. 710 says, I just package the best I can and hope for the best.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you can
It's a
do.
pirate ship. They're insured.
Yeah, but you still don't want your stuff taken because then you have to deal with
Oh,
everything,
I know, because it could be one of a kinds and blah, blah, blah. I know.
Oh, good Lord.
I live in a
I don't
trailer
think I
park.
ship anything. Well, no, I guess I've got some stuff that's one of a kind. But I don't really know.
Well, I mean, one of a kind in the sense that, well, like your gemstone skulls, no two are going to look alike. Any type of gemstone, anything, gemstone jewelry, they're always individual because every stone looks different. And then also, vintage stuff isn't necessarily readily available to just go find another one. Some of them can be quite rare.
I just hope I'm not forgetting anything for anybody. Oh my goodness. Now that I'm finally getting everything situated in my office, hopefully I'll find that freaking ring for Mike. He was only waiting for months. What, 3 months now? I shipped his package out a couple weeks ago, but I shipped it without his ring because I just can't find it. I know I have it, just can't find it.
Well, you've done a move too, so stuff gets shuffled, and then just being in a new place, learning your new organizational system, and not getting distracted. Things in to remember where they are.
I'm gonna give myself a couple more weeks to try to find it, and then I'm just gonna refund him for it. He said I didn't have to refund him, that I could just like find another ring, but I don't ever get man rings in. If it even was a man ring. I don't remember what it looks like, but I know if I find a ring that looks manly, that's probably it. And it should have his name on it. So if I can't find it, I'm gonna give him a refund. I haven't seen him and
Kitty Cat says, I learned what it's like to live in country life. Lucky for me, there is a shipping place near me less than a 5-minute walk. That's awesome. Get a little red wagon, load your packages up, and there you go.
oh, hey, Gary's still here. What's up? We got the lake crew in here.
And Westside Gary is asking Mike Newsom.
Yeah, Mike.
Well, there's a lot of Mikes, There's Roland Picker Mike. There's Mike Newsom.
Isn't Pirate's name Mike too?
Yeah.
So I
And
know Mike Houston and Pirate. Those are the only Mikes I know. I
there's
think.
another
God forbid
Mike.
I
I'm
knew any
drawing a
other
blank on his screen name. I just seen him earlier tonight. I'm still drawing a blank.
Mikes. And I think Mike's been around. He just hasn't been hanging out in my chat, which is fine.
I haven't seen him a whole lot myself.
You're allowed to hang out in whatever chat you want, whether it's mine or somebody else. But I
I
do
just been
notice when
hanging out in
you
a lot of auctions,
oh,
and
you
the couple
guys,
that I have, they've been having me mod a bit. So
um, so I was trying to think of a way to give back to everyone, like for the end of the year. So what I'm gonna do for December is literally anyone who has ever bought from me, I'm gonna give them like a percent off for like the whole month. But I haven't decided what it should be yet. Because I want to do 20%, like just like 20% off of like whatever, your total ends up being for the month. You just get that off. But I don't know if that's enough or if it's too much.
well, think
What do you
about
think?
your income ratio. You don't want to cut yourself so short that you short yourself for the month.
Oh, that's right. But I'll probably be okay.
Probably is not good enough. You need to know, honey. Think about it. Honestly, I think 10, 15% is more than enough.
20% of 10 is $2, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing it monetarily.
710 says to just do a giveaway. And hello, Janine.
Listen, I did a ton of giveaways, and that's one of the reasons why I want to give everyone a percent off is because I've got this whole sheet of people that were supposed to get like $1 off or a free item or whatever. And I've ran so far behind with everything that I lost track of it, which is why I stopped doing that giveaway on my channel. And so I don't necessarily know who is owed what from the giveaways that I've done that pertains to like my point system. Like anyone who ever got free shipping got it except for two people that I forgot about, and that's already been corrected. But everything else,
Gary
no one
says
got it.
20% is a lot. I agree with him.
Is too much.
I think so. I
Well, I
think you're
want
cutting
to.
into your income on it too much. Meredith
Well,
said 10% would be more than enough as a gift.
that just doesn't feel like a lot to me.
It adds up. And usually kind of covers shipping, which is, a trade off. It works. I think 10% is more than enough.
I feel like 10% is like a slap in the face.
Oh, me.
I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like
Jay
it's enough.
Apple
Like
says 10, 15% is good.
I just really like the number 20. I'm still thinking
710
on
says let somebody bid up the item, ring a bell, and give it to them. Just randomly, if somebody wins, a $2 necklace, Merry Christmas. Write it down, zeroed, gift. Boom. Just do surprise Merry Christmases.
if I do shit like that, people will get pissed though, because then they'll think it's like favoritism or whatever. Because then they'll be like, oh, well, you gave so and so got this for free. What
If
do I
people
get?
are gonna whine about, they got more milk in their glass than the other, then grow
So
up, people.
I kind of, well, I don't think anyone's ever done like, everyone gets something. Have they?
I don't know.
I don't know. I literally love everyone and I want to be as fair as I can. So I want to make up for, whatever I lacked in the last couple of months because of everything that I've gone through in the move.
Honey,
It,
everybody has understood what you've gone through.
yeah,
And
but I still,
10%
I,
is huge at
I
Christmas.
don't,
It adds up.
I don't feel like I've done enough. So I want to
But
do
you don't
something.
want to overdo and cut yourself short and put yourself in a pickle either, because that's not going to help matters.
Well, I'll settle on 15 for now, but I'm not doing 10. Because if someone messaged me and was like, to appreciate you for coming on my channel or whatever, you get 10% off the whole month, I'd be like almost angry about it. Because in my brain, I'd be like, so if I spend $10, I get $1 off. I don't know. That just doesn't feel like it's a big enough like thing. So right now, I'll settle on 15, and I'll think about 20. I think I can probably do 20, but you're right. I should probably make sure I can before I do it.
Yeah, probably is not good enough. I mean, you do have a new home, so you got to think about,
Well,
payments.
and I
Also
have to think
Christmas
about
for
the
you too.
quantity of people.
You got to buy gifts
Like,
for your family and stuff. Don't cut yourself short so you can't do that. You know.
yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
and I
saying,
have to think about like how many people like I interact with and like service every month. Saying I service you is really weird, by the way. But I service you. I take care of you, or at least I try to.
sell too.
Now that
You sell too.
now that now that there's
Yeah.
no
Sounds a
like a
little like
rush
a light
around
district.
here, it's like hard to get like what people actually want. But like right now, I'm packing up like 60 orders. So like if I have 60 people who decide to support me in December and they all have like 20% off, that would be crazy. What would
Well, you got
that
to
be
remember
right
too, if you do too large of a discount, it could draw people and they'd buy a buttload, but then you'd be out of stock too. There's a balance there. Personally, I think 15 max, and it sounds like the people that have commented in chat kind of agree.
Yeah, that'd be a lot. Mm.
Ooh, you're thinking now.
I don't want to do 10 because I think it's too low, but I think 10 would be beneficial for everybody, including me,
Yeah,
because 10 I think I could manage.
and it's also easy to calculate. It's a nice
Yeah.
round.
Well, yeah, 15's a little harder. I
Yeah,
was in
it's
my brain like,
requires a
what's
couple extra
15?
costs. By the end of the month, you ain't gonna have them. Nobody has them at the end of the month. It's Christmas, New Year's, chaos. Yeah,
And then I could still invoice how I invoice now because I invoice every week and then add shipping at the end. Because you can just go into the PayPal thing and you can just put in like a percent off or like $1 off for like
yeah.
a discount. So that'd be really easy. Okay. Okay, I'm excited on 10. You've all convinced me. I would write this down or I'm gonna forget. And I will announce this when I come back on Tuesday. And I'm also gonna send out an email to like every email I have. I better try this or it's gonna come off on me. There.
When you're ready
Okay.
to take it off, an alcohol swab. Soup gone.
Now that I've figured that out, thank you guys for helping me with that.
You're welcome, dear.
Add a bunch of mints and just put one in each order.
We could do a Cajun thrift, drop a moon pie in every box.
Oh my god. Listen.
There are people that are in warm land, something like that could end up becoming mush and destroy something inside. I don't know about you, but if a peppermint melted all over a piece of jewelry, it's a nightmare to get
Oh
that crap
god.
out of all the little loops on a chain and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
she
these
did.
all yeah, this is kitty cat.
She asked if you were using a Sharpie on your arm. I was like, yep.
Yeah.
She blew it dry though before she pulled her sleeve down, so she
I
didn't
don't want
smear.
to get it. I love this sweatshirt, okay? I don't want to get anything on it.
You used a red Sharpie. It's a red sweater.
So that's only because I can't find my black Sharpie. I brought it out here to work with it earlier, and I no idea where it ended up. I don't know if it's in the kitchen or if it's on the cow over there, if it's in my couch cushions, if it ended
I
up in
have
some.
one by my chair. I have two on the fridge. I have one at the desk. I have one in my bedroom because I always put the expiration dates on medications and rotate them. Yeah, I'm a little OCD.
Well, I've got a black one and a red one, and I stole them both from my husband.
We know what she needs for Christmas, eh? Freaking taste of Sharpies.
Oh goodness. I have no idea. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for my dad. I've got like a little bag for my mom. Andy's just getting a kiss. I don't think we're getting presents for
I always
each
get gag gifts for my dad. That or power tools.
He just needs money right now. And unfortunately, I'm not very much help with that currently. What is this? Who is this? I remember.
Double check. Double check before you seal it.
I have a really good memory. Regardless of,
Yeah, that's why you don't know where your Sharpie is, or you couldn't keep track of other discount programs. Never hurts to double check.
I genuinely do have a pretty good memory.
So did I.
What is that? Oh.
Food away.
She only got one thing? Okay. Well, I've had it for like a month, so I better send it to her.
Move it on down the line.
Yeah. I only get like 5 or 6 people like that a month, though, that like come in and get like one thing and then leave. It's not usually a ton.
Usually I try to focus so that I get a combined ship, but it doesn't always work.
Well, and if anyone wants me to hold their stuff, I do. Like, I've held for 3 months before. I've got one I think I actually have one right now that I've been holding for. Yeah, about 3 months.
Hello, Triple C. She says incentive to buy. Free shipping up to a certain amount with a certain large number of items, like 10 or 20. Easy to reach that. 25 cents.
That's a lot for me to keep track of. I need something easy. I need something not complicated and easy. Because I mean, I handle a lot of people that I'd say maybe 10% of the people that support me get a lot of stuff. And then, the other, we'll say 80% gets, like maybe a bag about this size, a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I've done a couple of boxes with you kind of thing. But budget-wise, I wouldn't be able to buy as much later.
Is like a little bag like this. But I mean, it depends, because I used to sell a lot of like clothes and shoes and things like that, and that takes up more space. Now I've really like honed in and focused on jewelry, and I think that's because that's the easiest thing for me to source right now. I know people want other things and they're getting tired of seeing jewelry, and if you're not a reseller, there's only so many like pretty things you want or you need. So
the current state of things in the world right now, sourcing on some stuff is difficult. It's easier to source jewelry. It's small. Clothing, like a mosh pit of germs, basically. I know anytime I buy anything softline, clothing, household, anything like that, gloved, masked, I put a smock on, out of the box, into the washing machine. And the smock follows the stuff right into the washing machine, and then I go deglove, demask, and do a quick wash up. All because of the current state of things. In groceries, sis won't even let me touch them before she disinfects every item.
See, I feel like that's a little anal retentive, but like, listen.
I'm super high risk.
Everybody's different, Damn. Oh, goodness. What is that? I think it's like it's on my phone. Where are you?
Me or Miranda, Cece? She's asking, do you make jewelry?
I don't yet, but I'm going to.
And I have since I was a teenager.
See, I thought Aaron got 2 things from me, but he only. Oh no, there's 2 things in here. Never mind. See, I remembered he got 2 things, but when I looked in there, it just looked like there was one necklace, and I was like, hey, hey, hey. There's supposed to be 2. I don't necessarily remember what it's supposed to look like, but I know how many.
You, Matt. We're talking about you.
Hey, I found my black Sharpie.
Yay. Matt Romero has joined
Good.
us. No, we were talking about jewelry and packing and shipping and discounts
Hey,
and
Matt.
all kinds of crap. Why are your ears burning?
Jago, Matt. Or anybody else. I haven't dropped the link in a while. So if you guys want to, anyone wants else to, hang on, let me restart that. If anyone else wants to come in and chat face to face with us, you're more than welcome. And this is Aaron.
And Marie Perlette doesn't blame my sis for being anal retentive. Like me around.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like it's different. Like it's life is super different for you or for other people who are like super high risk, and to get it would almost be a like a certain untimely death. For me,
Yeah,
my
it's
life
definitely for
changed
me if I
at
get
all.
it. A
Yeah,
head cold could kill me. So
yeah. Like my
no.
life is basically completely the same. I mean, I go wherever I want, and for the most part, you see, before the second wave hit, you didn't have to wear a mask, but now they're like mandating it, which really irritates me. But that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, we aren't even going there because I
We
mask
don't have.
cis masks and cis has to wear a mask all day at work.
Andy does too, but he hates it. But he needs his job, and he
So
doesn't
does
want to
she. I have to
fight.
wear one anytime I go out, and for a COPD, that's rough, and it mucks with my lungs,
Yeah.
pisses them off even more. I have oxygen at the house now.
I just don't think they help. But listen, that's just my opinion. Okay, let me throw that down. Oh, I wrapped these.
Same here, Gary. It's a mandate, and they have fines.
Yeah, they just started mandating it here.
Well, it was mandated, then recommended, now remandated. And while it was recommended, they threw the fines in, and the fines carried over with the mandate. Our numbers, about a week and a half ago, in a 48-hour period, doubled what they were at peak the first go around. Just, and they continue to go up and down. And I have a feeling we're going to get another spike because of the holidays. We'll probably get another spike next holiday.
I mean, I'm not going to say my opinion. I want to, but I'm not going to.
Well, for me, I mean, when you know this stuff's going to kill you, yeah, you're going to be pretty guarded about it. You're young, you know.
No, I mean, like what I think they
People,
should do to get.
I think we should have stayed locked down longer, but the first time.
And I don't think we ever should have had a lockdown in the first place. But
Hey, Myra.
that's me. I don't think lockdowns work. Who's this? I'm gonna forget who things belong to. Now you got my brain all over the place.
Get your brain back focused. We'll just change the subject.
I'm trying.
Michelle,
While we're in this, while
you
we're on
have
this
all my
topic,
information to send me an invoice.
who?
Michelle P.
I think so.
When in doubt, just shoot her another email, hon.
I think we're good because I asked you for it the other day and I think you sent it right over. But while we're
Just
talking about like opinions and things like that, I want to make it abundantly clear that whatever your opinion is isn't gonna change like how I feel about you.
oh, I
Like
know
I love
that.
each and every
I've
one of
never been
you.
judgmental like that.
Yeah, no matter what your opinion is. Like,
Everybody's got their own opinion. No
yeah,
two opinions are necessarily going to match up. They might to a degree, but never 100% because we're all individuals. We all think individually.
yeah. Like me and Andy are different. Like he's an independent and I'm a conservative. So we butt heads a little bit.
Oh, politics? Yeah, I'm Switzerland.
He really gets me going sometimes. I'm a super opinionated person. But
Yeah, Sis is far more political than me. And yeah, if I say one sentence, she's good for good 4 hours of rattling. You know,
Elizabeth.
I'll
And
follow.
Elizabeth got
Yeah.
Angie, if you're here lurking, bitch, you only got an angel pin, okay? You want me to hold this or am I supposed to keep it forever?
I haven't seen Angie.
Oh, this goes to Kim. Good Lord. All right. Kim's order is a whole other mess of balonies. Oh, I still got those 2 games. Okay, I think the puzzle goes to Carla. I know that. But like, who got minute to win it? Anybody know who got minute to win it?
Does anybody remember that? Who bought Minute to Win It game?
It's a while ago. Like I said, it's written down so I can go look. But if you know, that just helps me. Because then it's like, I got it immediately. Who's that belong to? Oh, David. What
Casual
else?
Clipper says, so you don't hate anyone. And Meredith says, lots of laughs, Miranda. You have the best energy.
Yeah, no, I don't hate anybody. I dislike people and I dislike things and I can dislike an opinion. But I don't hate anybody. I think hating someone takes way too much energy and I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
And you can love someone and lose respect for them. So like I love and care about people that I no longer respect. But it's different. Like if
Well, it's like loving somebody but not necessarily liking them all the time.
yeah, like I'm not gonna treat you like let's say you treated me poorly. I'm still gonna care about you as a person because if I care about you, that doesn't just go away for me. I don't stop caring about someone once I care about them. So if you treat me bad and we're no longer friends, still know I hope the best for you and I still care about you. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to be mean to you or to spend my time or energy trying to put you down or like backhand you or whatever. Like that's just not I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, that I totally agree.
And I'm not gonna hate you either. Because it's just not I don't hate people. I'm gonna dislike the action that you did that, hurt my feelings or hurt me. But yeah, I'm not gonna hate you. I might
Myra is
dislike
asking if you have packed up her order yet.
Myra. You're over there somewhere. Where are you? Yeah, you're over there. You're in my room. You're in my room, shoved between a box and a bag of the stuffed animals. I know exactly where you are.
You're plushy padded.
Good Lord.
Michelle P says, sometimes I avoid people as a protective measure. I won't hate on them. It just sidestep, if you know what I mean. Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So, especially the last couple months, I've had friends who are no longer my friends because, for whatever reason, they either decided they didn't want to be my friend anymore and they wanted to be mean to me, or they were a fake friend the whole time and I didn't realize it. And when you go through a situation like that and you give your all to someone and you're really close and you become really good friends, it makes you not want to make friends with anyone else anymore because now in your brain you're like, everyone's gonna do this, like
Yeah, you want
I
to put a wall up and
don't want to go through it again.
yeah,
So what I've decided to do is I've let it go and I'm gonna still be me and accept people into my life, into my chat, into my friend group. And, if they turn out to be a bad person and it hurts me down the road, so be it. What if they turn out to be one of my best friends for the rest of my life? Like someone that I, couldn't even imagine not being with anymore or whatever. So I'm still going to be open to new people and to having friends.
yeah,
And, just hoping that they're not going to be a shitty person.
yeah.
Because I am so tired of shitty people.
Myra is asking if she's stuffed in between stuffies, can she breathe?
Can you breathe?
If she's stuffed between a bag and a box of stuffies, her
I
package,
mean, yeah, I'm sure there's a little bit of oxygen back there. You'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
just draw on the box, Kitty Cat says, I can't wait to get my stuffies, especially the dog one. Nice sleeping buddy when my boyfriend's not around.
Oh, kitty cat. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna package your stuff. Cause she got like two bags. Listen, what am I don't know what to do. I almost just broke this.
Regina, I'm not in a wheelchair yet, but I am looking at one in the near future.
That's Elizabeth. Where's the other stuff Lori got? I know she wants me to hold it because I remember her telling me about it. And I've got a pin for Mavis. I haven't seen her around in a while.
Meredith, I feel much the same way. It's a struggle for me as well. She says, I went through all that mess in high school. I have such a hard time giving people a chance now.
Oh, I've had a huge slew of fake friends. What I realized is when you're a really nice, caring person,
You just went into a tunnel, girlfriend. She's gonna reboot or whatever. Yeah, Michelle P. First time around, shame on them. Second time around,
hi, I'm
shame
back.
on them. At least that's the old adage.
Goodness. So what I was saying is what I realized, like I'm only 25, like I'm young, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But what I realized is that when you are someone like me who is number one, I'm very happy. So I have a very happy, outgoing, bubbly personality. And I'm really caring. Like I care about everybody. When you're a kind of person like that, it attracts really kind of mean people to you because they can't be that and that's what they want to be. So I've attracted a lot of horrible people to me because I'm a happy person and it's almost like they want to like come suck the life out of you. And that kind of sucks. But you just have to remember to just keep moving forward and to stay being yourself because you're going to meet other people that are also like you and you're going to connect with them and it's going to be beautiful. Not to mention, you make other people happy by being around them. Like I'm fully aware that like when I go to the grocery store um with my husband and we're like goofing off or whatever, like we're just always generally happy. And when other people see happy people, it makes them happy. Or a normal person, it makes them happy. If you're an angry person, it's just going to make you more angry, which makes me feel really
Yeah.
sad.
Hey, Cody.
I don't even know where I'm going. Just be yourself. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? Be nice. But yeah,
Myra says, Miranda, you are wonderful. Don't let the bastards get you down.
I won't. I won't. But if anybody else needs to hear it, don't let them get you down either. Like people are gonna try to push you down to where they think you should be. And you just have to remember that you're meant for more than that. Like you're meant to do more than that. And I don't know. I think it's really important to stay true to who you are and how you feel on the inside
Yeah,
and resonate that on the outside. And, I feel like I'm losing myself in whatever I'm trying to say. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I
Okay.
get you. Gary says, just remember there will always be haters on YouTube. You gotta have thick skin at times.
Listen, there's haters in real life. Not that YouTube
I'm
isn't
sure
real
how to
life.
pronounce this name.
Hmm?
Iman Baraka. They say a person who is satisfied and happy with themselves also cares about their appearance. In some cases, yeah.
Eh. Listen, I'm a weird person. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You think I'm gonna be dressed up in a dress right now? Crazy. Woo. And that's not necessarily true. Like some of the most happy people, like on the outside, are like really sad and depressed on the inside, and that's why they're so happy. And they want to make other people happy because they understand how it feels to be like sad or depressed, and they don't want other people to feel like that, which is why they try to make them laugh.
Yeah. They
But
try to project comedy even though they're miserable inside because they don't want to project miserable, make everybody else miserable.
yeah, well, and everyone has their own battles and their own demons and
Yeah.
that they have to face. I'm tired.
I mean, I tend to be that way. I try to make funnies and stuff like that. But, I live with severe, severe chronic pain, plus the breathing issues and all these other things that I've got going on. And um, yeah, there's some days that it's kind of a strain to pop a joke out. But, hey, you do the best you can.
Yeah, and then Jade only got one thing, so I'll hold Jade for her because she just came about. So who got this coin? Was it 710? Didn't you tell us? Or she?
Yeah, he said
Whatever you
something
want.
about he got a coin from you.
Okay, so is that who? I'm just pretty sure that's who got it, but I couldn't remember. Off the
He
top
said
of my head.
something earlier in the chat about getting a coin.
Okay. I think it's the first thing they've gotten from me. I think they
Hello,
emailed me
Carol
about
Ann.
it. I don't know what that was, but it was fun. Man, this stack of packages just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's totally fine. Maybe don't stab myself with a pencil. That would be
Eventually, you're
nice.
going to have to get something to put them in, or you're going to have a package lunch.
Yeah, it keeps falling over.
Get you like an empty box or tote to drop them in.
I got a bag I can put them in over there.
Oh,
All these packages are like a couple ounces, and they're easy. I don't have to measure any of them because I know they're 7x4.
Yeah.
710. There we go. Oh, and something I didn't realize. So like how 710 is oil upside down. I didn't realize that evil backwards is live.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. I just realized that the other day, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's those thinking things. It's like, what is poop backwards? Poop. Sometimes you get an epiphany, sometimes not so much.
That one's not as funny. This is poop in sign language. Poop. That's the only sign language I remember, except for I love you and my aunt stuff. I really wish I would have learned better sign language when I was younger. I'm gonna get back into it now because I want to be able to have conversations with her because I love her. I actually just shared a recipe with her. That was awesome. But
Cody
I
says, and if
know
you rearrange the letters in Santa, you get Satan. Yay.
Diesen Titjes van Thuisdik. Oh, Rick and I ever heard it and so funny. Ha 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 ha. Oh
Well,
man.
think about it.
Dude,
What is dog backwards?
God.
Mm-hmm.
God is a dog. Hey doggy. Puppies. Oh, I love how you both looked at me and you both look really tired.
He's like,
Are
yeah,
you
what do you
about?
want, Mom? Night. Cool.
What are you? Don't mean mug me. That's rude.
I'll be back in just
Love
a
you.
second. I gotta go get me a bottle of water.
No, don't come over here. Stay over there. Okay, Willow. Go back to sleep. I'm sorry to bother you. Go back to bed.
Not Callie. My escort's already here. Get on, girl.
At one point, there was almost like, what, like 25 people here or something? That was crazy.
Very good, baby.
Oof. But, I came live because I was looking to see if there was anybody else that was live, and I was just gonna like go hang out in a chat room for a few minutes while I chilled. But then I didn't find anybody that was live that I'm like subbed to. And so I was like, okay, well, here I am. And hey, Cody. I don't know if I said hi to you. I'm tired. Here's the streamer link again in case anybody wanted to hop on and talk to us. If you don't, I can talk to you. It's fine. There you go.
This was my escort.
Who got that? Oh, Kathy got that. I love this necklace. It's so pretty. It's like a claw.
Oh, yeah,
Is
the
it
bear
a
claw.
cow? Oh no, that's a cat.
Adventuring bear claw. No, this is my cat, Callie.
For a second, I thought it was a goat. I don't
Nope.
know why I said cow.
Nope. No goat. Cats.
It's a goat cow. Listen, it's fine. It's fine.
She's my mother hen. Anytime I get up, she follows me. If I'm up
Aw.
too long, she screams at me.
How did I know
And
Cody was going to come in
hi,
here?
sweetie.
Hi, Willow. Hi, Miranda.
Hello,
Hello,
about
cat people.
Hey, anybody remember who got this? It's something about the Lord, and it's like two broken pieces, but it's not broken. You remember who got that? Anybody?
Is it
No?
like the old Mies Paw coins that they did like back in the 80s?
I don't know. It says, "The Lord watch between me and thee while we are absent one from another."
Yeah. It's a
I think.
couple thing. The guy wears one, the
And
girl
then
wears
Gary.
the other. Super popular in the 80s. Well, Sir Price, you're in with a bunch of chicks hanging out while that one does
Well, they were.
packaging. She's a reseller.
They were here. They're not now.
Yeah, noticed.
Bye,
I thought it was kind of boring to death, but
motherfucker.
Bye bye.
And I can say that because that was actually their name, so YouTube can't get mad.
Trolls don't bother me.
see, I
You know
think
what,
that
Bob?
spelling is similar to another phrase that we use here in America.
Hi, Myra.
If you kind of
So you know
phonetically
what?
think it out.
Sir Price, Blob 3 says, that's where you are. Have a nice day. Yeah, that's
There's
what he
quite
said.
an emoji for that.
That's
I found that out
that's
recently.
what is.
The comment that he made that got him booted, which I did without your permission because he was very rude, was Blob 3, blah, 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 which meant me, but he was referring to all of us for being fat. So see you later, bye. Yeah, Gary,
They're probably fat. It's okay.
probably. But
I
now
don't
they're
care.
fat and gone.
Like I literally don't care. I'm fat. Who cares?
You know what the difference is you can fix fat, you can't fix stupid.
Well, it's not even stupid. They're just mean. It makes them feel good to go make other people feel bad.
Well, it makes me feel good to make them go bye-bye.
50
Sometimes
plus.
I like
50
venting at them,
plus
kind of like you do a solicitor that's called you on the telephone 10 times in one day.
all the tumbles.
Cody is the trollinator.
What?
I can be, but apparently I'm not in that kind of mood tonight. Instead, I'm rather talk their ear off, drive them nuts.
It's all right, Willow. I got you back.
Oh, that's got to go to Rhonda.
I was looking for people on lives all day today, and there was like nobody. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? It's Sunday. Why is nobody live? I'm like,
Because of the marathon?
yeah, but
Yeah,
there
I
were
think
people that
everybody's
everyone.
flat out from the marathon.
Everyone's
I was
sleeping.
like, ugh, where are my people? I need entertainment. I needed communication. I needed socialization. I was going crazy.
Yeah, I ended up on Carol's Creative Corners auction and then Cindy's auction.
Yeah.
And then back to watching monkeys. And then Miranda came on, and I was like, holy shit. Yeah, buddy, here we go.
Yeah, buddy. Listen, it's okay. I'm running out of the tiny bubble mailers, and when I run out, I'm going to be sad because I don't know how I'm going to package. Good news! I'm almost done with the little order, so it's going to be okay.
Very good. You will do very well. And I
Yes.
have a response to a message from someone who apparently is lurking.
Is
Fuck.
it me?
Okay, we're good. Carry on.
Wait, what?
No, I got a message from someone that said that you can fix stupid as you were fixed. So, big fan. You can see one of
Listen.
them. Watch closely.
Hey, real quick.
I mean, I can get off the live if people are going to harass it because of me. You know what I mean?
No, there is no drama or mean people or fighting or whatever. There's no shit here. This is just a place for fun and love.
I will say the person that sent them was just joking around. They're fine. We do that all the time to each other. So, but I knew they were watching. So, thank you, Gary. But yeah, I don't want people to be trolling because I'm on here. You know what I mean? So if it causes drama, I can get off the live. If
Cody,
say the word.
Cody, shut
What?
up.
What?
Shut up. Listen to me. You ain't listening. Drama's not allowed here. It doesn't matter if you're here or not.
Okay.
I don't handle that shit, okay? It's like 3:16 in the morning. I'm packing shit and I'm tired. And we're just here to giggle at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Works for
Shut
me.
up. Talk about something happy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get her.
Marie Perlet got some news. She says, okay, daughter just sent me a message, Myra. If he isn't here by the 7th, her grandson, they're going to induce. She's been up for days waiting for this baby notification to come that there's a baby coming.
Honey, take a nap. As soon as you fall asleep, it'll be here.
It's usually the way it works. Yep, when you're flat out exhausted and you just literally can't keep your eyes open waiting anymore, you go to sleep and the phone will go off because the baby's coming. So sleep now while you can.
Right.
Oh. I'm smart. Invisible Bitter. Invisible Bitter went to bed too early. I got questions for her and she ain't here. Who am I supposed to ask? Myself? Darn it. Did anyone have an answer to this, by the way?
I'm getting notifications for things that went live like 6 hours ago. I'm like, what the hell?
That used to happen to me all the time.
I have that happen every once in a while.
Go YouTube.
And yeah, 710, you've been in my chat before. You know what's up. I just don't know. I just don't want my channel to be a place for that. I want it to be a place where no matter what part of the community you're in, you can come here and just have fun. Yeah. Cody.
Yes.
Chat.
Aww. Have a nice day. My fingers getting a lot of exercise going over and going hidden. Boom. Because I don't time out people like that. They're gone. You can bring them back later if you want, but. Oh, thank you, kitty cat.
Okay,
And if
this is
you want to know, I'm sure we all like cake.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
just-
love cake. Hashtag what kind of cake? Tiramisu is my favorite.
Willow's not getting harassed like this lurker person. Stop it. It's gonna get me in trouble.
See, Cody did come in and she brought all the trolls with her.
I did, apparently. It's like it's a Cody trigger. Boom. You know.
Weird.
Damn, girl, who'd you piss off? Just be nice to people. Hey, listen,
There's a-
even if you're nice, you're still gonna piss people off.
Yeah, there's a list.
All I can say is make sure you get a visual if anything pops in the StreamYard.
Yeah. Confirm if anybody else wants to come onto your live because
Confirm with visual because people have been stealing names and coming in black screen. Then they
Yeah.
turn the screen on and trust me, it's not anything you want to look at.
Yeah, I know that one guy like showed his dick or whatever.
Yeah, and it wasn't anything. And it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything worth bragging about. I mean, if you can't see it past their hand, don't take pictures of it, dude. That's the date you throw back. It's too small.
Pinky winkies just aren't very impressive.
Yeah, no,
Someone
they're
sent
not.
me a picture of it and I looked at it and I was like, to me it looked like it was hiding. Like it didn't look like it was out.
Yeah.
Like it was just like some testicles.
Yeah.
Oh, and any?
Yeah. This little shit.
Yeah, I worked in a restaurant when I was 16. I found out that innies existed. Especially
Oh,
when
we
you
did.
throw a Foley at them. Yeah, they just like, they vanish.
No, Carly, it's like, oh, look, an eeny weeny peeny. It's so cute. And they leave quickly.
I've never had anyone come on the channel and flash ever. I've gotten hit with a lot of trolls before though. Hey
Oh, we
Carla!
do, Carla. We can't help ourselves. We bust out.
Oh, dairy. Cheesecake.
Cheesecake is delicious. Andy ate the rest of the Thanksgiving desserts today, and you guys are making me hungry. All right. All the little packages are done. I wonder how many that was, honestly. Let's count them. I'm curious. Now,
By the way, hello, Carla. Hello, Jade Moon.
2, 3. Hey, Jade. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Kitty cat, it happens whenever I show up. I don't know why, but
15, 15,
but this time I didn't start it.
18, 19, 20.
Cody is very pretty. Okay.
Cody,
What do
I
you
have
want?
been several lives where ghosting has occurred.
25.
You know, that's rude.
Balls.
So you know what? You don't diss on my friends. Bye.
See
How did I miss
Kyle.
that one? How did I miss that one?
See
Because they
Kyle.
said hi.
And then say goodbye to Kyle. Goodbye, Kyle.
See you later. Bye. Yeah. See Kyle. See Kyle. Go. Bye. Bye.
My foot's asleep.
Then he said I was pretty, which I knew was a work up to something because I am not. I'm aware of that. And then
Don't put yourself down. You stop that
No,
shit
it's-
right now.
it's not putting myself down. It's just I don't think that I am, and
She's a
I'm good with
realist, girl.
That
I'm a
is putting
realist.
yourself down.
But I'm
And
good
you're
with it.
You're fishing for compliments. Bad
I am
coach.
not. I am not fishing for compliments.
Yeah,
But-
because you're gonna say that, and then everyone's gonna be like, "No, Cody, you're so beautiful."
But
But you
that's
should
not
always
why
do
I
it.
say it. I say it because it's my reality. I don't fish for compliments. But then the next thing they said was, but the other two aren't, and I'm not going to have somebody putting you guys down. So no, bye bye.
Well, it only puts you down if you let it. I don't care what people say about me.
I don't care what people say about me either, but it disrupts chat and it's rude, and I don't like it when people say it about my friends. So. Why is everybody leaving just me on screen? Are you trying to scare everyone away?
You need to chill. You're feeding into their negative energy. It's really cold out here, by the way. And I have a wedgie. Ouch.
I just had to blow my nose and didn't think anybody wanted to hear it.
That's what it sounds like when I blow my nose, apparently.
You increase that sound about 3 times over, and that's a quiet one for me.
Oh.
Thank you, Caroline. But I really don't do it to fish for compliments. I'm totally honest, I don't. I don't need them. I am completely secure in myself. I mean, you know, I'm a freaking delight. I know it.
Oh my goodness, Michelle. Depression week is here. What does that mean? Oh, because it's after Thanksgiving? Is that what that means? Wrong.
The messages I'm getting are hysterical. I'm like,
That was funny.
Unbelievable.
you should, kitty cat.
Oh, casual flipper. You didn't have
Carla, I'm sorry.
because you messaged me on here.
Carl, I'm sorry. That's sad. This will be my first holiday without John. He was my best friend for 20 years, and this is the first holiday season. I mean, I have to go through all of the holidays as first without him, and it's very hard.
First, after the loss of anybody close is difficult. Yeah. You get through it. Time heals.
Kitty cat, you can come on.
You never get over losing them, but you kind of find a peace and learn to live without them. Casual says, I sent you an email.
Yeah, I know. I just saw it. You didn't need to send me the email because listen, you already told me what was in the email on here. Unless there's like extra shit in there I missed.
Yeah, it's very hard to go through it. And I'll be home alone again for Christmas. I was by myself for Thanksgiving, and then I'll be by myself for Christmas. So yeah,
yeah, but at least your mom showed up and brought some food.
Yeah, she brought me good food. I got vegetables. I was like, oh my God, I forgot what they looked like.
Did you get to eat your pie?
I did. Nobody touched it. Okay. Nobody touched the Cool Whip either, which was a bonus.
Carla, do you want me to send you the StreamYard link and you can come in here and we can make you giggle, 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 giggle? Giggle, 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 giggle. Giggling is good. Laughter is good for the
Good night, Marie. Get some rest here.
Do it, kitty cat. Do it.
Yeah, come on with us. Better the bunch of girls that's not an auction. So you can just kind of get used to it.
Kitty cat, are we friends on Facebook? Because if we are, message me and then I can send it to you that way. Otherwise, shoot me an email that says hi real quick and then I can just respond to it with it.
It's all right, Carla. We understand. She's getting around for bed.
Okay, Carla. You know I love you, girlfriend. And I can't even imagine what it's like to lose
Cody.
To lose your kid. My stepmom, she lost my ex stepbrother. He's not my stepbrother anymore because she divorced my dad and is a horrible woman. But anyways, she was nice once upon a time, kind of. She lost her son when he was, how old was he?
Sorry, I was distracted, Willow.
Got it.
He was either 19, 20, or 21. He got really, really he had brain cancer, but it acted so fast, and they tried so many things to help get rid of it. And the day after he passed away, they got his widowed wife got an email from a doctor that was going to perform a surgery to get rid of his brain tumors to save his life. So that really destroyed her as well. And I was in the room the day before the day he did pass away, And that was the first time I ever noticed, like, you know how people say when you walk into a room, like the energy or whatever will change, like the air will feel thick, like you can feel the sadness.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was bullshitting until I walked into that hospital room, and it was the worst thing I've ever had to witness. A mom just holding her kid, crying because she knew that this was going to be the last time that she got to see him.
Yeah.
So it's an absolutely horrible thing that I wouldn't wish on
Why
anyone.
does it?
Miranda, I put something in the private chat.
Oh, if it's hugs and kisses, that's good.
Kitty Cat Corner also says she doesn't have Facebook yet, but she's going to be making one for her business. If you could just shoot it to her in her email.
Yes, Cody, but that does not pertain to you.
Okay. Just checking. It was relevant to something I was going to have to say, but I won't because of that. So we're good.
Yeah. And there isn't anything that can fix it. It just is what it is. I mean, as time goes on, everything will get better, but
No, I get it.
We can talk like after the live if you want to, and I can like, tell you.
Yeah. Well, I don't even really need details. I just needed a yes or no because of something somebody asked me or said or whatever. So I was just double checking, like a confirmation type of thing. Like, we're good.
But I'm not going to be mean to anybody, so
Okay.
including that person.
Okay.
Is Kitty sending me an email?
What?
I was asking if Kitty sent me an email if she's coming on or not.
Gary, what are you doing telling Kitty Cat to get on here? Why don't you come on here, Gary?
Gary hasn't been on my channel in a while. I stopped asking him to come on because I'd ask him to come on, and then Gary'd be like, yeah, I'll be there. And this motherfucker makes me, I waited like, over an hour one night, and then he like blipped in and then blipped right back out and didn't even say hi, and then he never came back, and I was so mad.
Gary.
So what?
Yeah, he's good at tramping and
Yeah.
thinking, oh, yeah, I'll be there in 5. And yeah.
Yeah, Gary, you've been outed. Shame on you.
It hurt my
Gary.
feelings. It felt
Gary
pretty
has brain
personal, let
fart.
me tell you.
Bad Gary.
I'm not
So,
particularly
Gary,
fond of Facebook either,
I
Carla.
don't care how much you want to come on my channel and hang out with us. You're uninvited.
Damn. Damn, Gary. See what you did? Miranda's nice to everybody, and look what she just did.
Yeah, I mean, people are generally scared of me, but Miranda, wow.
Hey.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Stalking.
Bye-bye.
You got him before I could. My mouse was messed up. Gary, would you like some aloe? Because we can send you aloe.
Kitty Cat, I need you to send me an email first because it'll take too long for me to search for you.
He might actually need A&D baby butt cream.
Yeah.
Like, honey, just say hi, and then I'll tell you if I, I'll tell you when I send it. Good Lord, words, hi.
Words are hard.
Words at my brain, they are no longer there or functioning, but it is fine. No, I mean, I'm one of the nicest people you ever meet until, you do something really, really bad to me or to one of my friends.
Yeah.
Because then I'm a really fierce protector. I'm like a mama bear.
I am a mama bear.
I take care of my friends like we're a family, because to me we are.
All right, Kitty Cat said she sent it.
You did? Okay.
And yeah, Gary, Miranda is apparently nice to everybody now, but you.
You're not being mean to Gary.
You uninvited him.
That's not being mean. That's just setting boundaries.
You have been schooled, Gary. Aloe is on its way. Poor Gary.
Cream backup just in case. You know, that thick stuff they smear on babies' asses.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I lost you. Hey, I found you.
We could always slather him in that and then feather him.
There you
Be
go.
kind of tired feather, but yet in a more humorous way.
You were Gary. Like I was gonna come on too. Not no more.
Oh, are you scared of
See?
3 women, Gary?
The only reason he says that is because they said he's uninvited.
Right?
If it was an open invitation, he wouldn't want anything to do with it.
That link has been dropped. I mean, Willow got on there. I came on here, so the link has been there, Gary. But I don't see you in here.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna hold my breath, Gary. It's okay.
Yeah, she doesn't look good in that shade of blue.
No, it's fun to pick on Gary because he's
I
a
love
little
you, Gary. Although, I kept giving him permission during all these auctions to buy me pretty things, and yet nothing. I got nothing. He's talking about how the holiday is a time to be generous. I gave him permission to buy me stuff. I got nothing. I'm like, my Gary is broken. What is going on here?
Damn,
He doesn't have to buy
Toby.
anything. He has a house full that he hasn't listed yet.
I know, right? He knows I was really playing.
I feel weird when people buy me stuff. I don't like gifts. Just
Have you
notice
listed
if you maybe
anything
like
yet,
them.
Gary?
I love presents. I do.
Goodness gracious.
And
They make
you-
me feel weird. That's the one thing that I've had to like cope with doing this is that I've made friends with people who support me, like they buy stuff for me. And
Yeah.
when you're my friend and you buy stuff for me, that just makes me feel weird. Like I feel some kind of way about it. So it's almost like now that we're friends, I'd almost prefer that you didn't buy stuff because it makes me feel weird.
Yeah, me not so much.
I don't know. It's just one of those things, but I've never been super into like people buying me stuff. Like if I want something, I'll go get it myself. Listen, I'm an only child. My mama and daddy spoiled me. I have everything that I could possibly want. And if I don't have it, I'll go get it myself. I don't need you to buy it for me. We're good.
Well, my situation in my life right now is, I don't like accepting charity for things that I should be able to get for myself, but unfortunately, I'm in that position. So
Okay, Kitty Cat, have you been in StreamYard before? Because you're in the back and I can't add you. You have to go into your phone settings and like allow your camera and your mic or something like that. I'm really bad with explaining it to people. Can one of you guys explain it to her?
I've never done it on a phone. I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. I've always done it on a computer.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we had to do it with Sandy.
Tablets and phones and all that. Yeah, I have no clue.
Actually, Robin came in and she explained it for me. I'm bad at explaining things.
The one that got me was the lag. And then just Sandy told me to watch the StreamYard, but pop the chat out in YouTube and then just close YouTube. And I do that.
Gary, you were on the birthday party for Jonathan to say hi to him, not to hang out with me. So
There's a difference, darling.
listen.
There's a big difference.
So like I don't want to do this, but I have to. I'm just looking at a floor like a sea of packages. And my toes are cold.
Oh.
It's what socks are for.
I don't wear socks. I walk around barefoot. And my feet are really dirty right now.
I'm lucky. I only have 5 toes that can get cold now.
Yeah, she buys a pair of socks and she's good for double.
Yep, they last twice as long.
2 for 1.
Oh, Carla, did you get Minute to Win It too, or did you just get the smiley face puzzle? I'm gonna stand in front of my heater and warm my toes.
I'm always wearing socks.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gary, did you not see it?
socks too. But I hate socks because I can't feel them on my feet. And then I'll get like a weird sensation because the socks are twisting or moving. I hate that.
Well, my feet are always cold. And I've pretty much always worn socks because I got stung by a bumblebee when I was like 3 or 4. And Mom said you should have had your socks and shoes on. And yeah, I kind of just went from there.
My mother would have a heart attack.
There's Myra. Oh, I found a cat.
I found a cat.
Hello, kitty.
So if I'm where I'm diabetic, they recommend at least having on socks.
Oh.
My mother would have a complete heart attack walking into your house, Marina.
Carla says, I think just the puzzle, but I would like to go over my order with you.
Hi, Jade.
You know what, Carla? That's really annoying, but listen, I can do it. Okay. Hang on. Anybody want a teapot? No? Also, oh no, that's Kim's stuff. And then there's also orders over there.
Wow.
And over there. It's a mess. It's fine. It's totally
Yeah,
fine.
a teapot set that I would have loved on the marathon auction, and the seller, just as she was showing it, broke the lid on.
Oh no.
It slid on her and right there while she was showing, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Carla, did you
Well,
say you don't understand me? Why?
That failed the shipping test, didn't it?
You got these for $1. You got these guys for $6 for both, so $3 a piece. My cat's apparently rubbing on it. Thanks, kitty. And then you got this purse for like $3, I think. And I think that's it. That and the puzzle. Oh wait, there's something else in here. I almost fell down. Also, you got this stuff.
Oh, that's pretty.
I almost fell down.
Is that a moonstone?
Yes.
Nice.
I gotta put her stuff back in here. So that's what you got, darling. It's not much.
What
Just
the
a
fuck
little.
are we looking at right now, girl?
My basket. I have to pee.
TMI.
You were curious.
We were not.
I don't know. We just had a close up of this weird fibrous thing, and I was like,
She put it in the basket.
You're welcome anyway. All right, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a total bummer, Gary. It was what, Connie's Books and Things? Is that who it was,
Yeah.
Gary? She had a kitty cat teapot
Ooh.
and creamer and sugar, and one of the, I think it was the creamer lid. I can't remember for sure, but yeah, as she was pulling stuff out, it just
And failed the shipping test. That's sad. Because that
Well, I
sounds
caught
really
a tailing glimpse of it, and then I was hearing kind of an "oh woe is me" thing. So I went back in the video and looked, because if it hadn't sold, I wanted to get it, but then it wasn't complete, and I was like,
yeah. That's sad.
yeah. This was a nice little set.
Since
Anyway,
Miranda
I love cat.
here, does Miranda care if you smoke on camera or?
I have been. She hasn't said anything.
Okay. Some people do. Some people don't. I like to be respectful. So.
Were you not paying attention? I was just smoking.
I wasn't looking at you. I was listening to you. I just wasn't looking at you. I was reading the chat.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Okay. Just.
You can do whatever you want as long as it's legal.
I try to be respectful. Everything I do is legal. I have a very boring life now.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. What?
20 years ago, on the other hand, I wouldn't have been able to say that.
Where's my coffee?
It's been a bit wild. Just a little bit.
Kitty Cat says, I can't find the Wi-Fi password, so try and join again. So.
Okay.
Where'd my coffee go?
You put it where you find it. I forgot where you put it. It's probably over by where all the little things were that you were bagging up.
I found it. No, it's on my kitchen counter.
Oh.
It's really cold.
Nuke it.
Listen, Kat, I don't know what you're doing, but come here. Come here. Come here.
Don't make kitty sounds. Let them come crawl over me.
Oh my god, okay, I'll come to you.
So far, so good.
Don't back away from me. Come here.
Chase me around the house.
If they're anything like mine, it's like, oh God, what'd I do?
Cat butt.
Well, this is probably why the cat wasn't going to come to you, Miranda. Cats are not meant to be held upside down. You know that, right?
What? He's fine. Yeah, baby. He makes me stronger.
The best. Best. Must increase the best.
Willow.
I
Stop that.
was saying that the other night when I was wrestling a cock gun, trying to cock pin their shit.
There you go, kitty.
Well, it was a brand new tube, but apparently it had gone bad and
You
solidified.
love it.
And I was cranking that thing. I had it down, propped on the ground, pushing on the thing, trying to get it a little cork out. But yeah, it ended up being the whole thing was bad. So, but I started doing that, and Jennifer bust out laughing.
2 cats, 2 hands. Yeah. Well, I usually have one cat sleeping on either side of me, but right now they're in the wheelchair. So
Well, I had Callie up here on the table a little bit ago. She went back to bed, and Aspen is here on the sofa beside me.
pretty puppy.
Basically.
Yeah, my dog is crashed out on my pillow again. She seems to think it's hers, and it is not.
Hello, babies.
Aw, too puppy.
Go back to bed. Hey, Destiny, you want me to pick you up? All right, hang on.
Kitty Cat Corners waiting to join, accepted the Chrome thing.
Here's my dog.
So check your back room.
Say hi, puppy.
See, she's on my pillow. Like she owns it. See that? Look at that.
It's her. I have to pick her up like this, otherwise it hurts her ribs. Here you go.
Check the green room, Miranda.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Kitty.
Hi, kitty cat.
Let me see. I'm new to this, so
Okay. We were all new at some point. Haven't been doing it that long.
Me neither.
I'm sorry, Jade.
Yeah, I lost my other cat a year ago in August. And I was not planning. Wrong button.
Bye.
I was not planning on getting another cat for a while because I had my Wolfie for a long time and I missed her. And then John decided to adopt a cat from the shelter. So I went with him to the shelter. And our cat Onyx, like, bonded with him immediately, like right behind him, curled up, cuddled up. And then they found Mardi Gras. He named her. He named Mardi Gras. I named Onyx. And she's blind in one eye. Her right eye is blind. And as soon as Onyx was fighting, she was right on me. She adopted me, so he gave her to me for my birthday. So that's why I got another kitty. It is hard. It is definitely hard to lose a pet. It is.
Yeah, and not quite a year and a half, I've lost 5 cats, 1 dog. My own.
Carla.
yeah, I can relate. I lost about maybe like 5 to 6 animals when I was younger. And I know how the feeling is. One I had was only lasted about 3 months. And some lived up to almost 18 years. So it just depends.
We had a litter of puppies that our neighbor ended up putting antifreeze in our yard, and he murdered all the puppies. He murdered 8 puppies.
Oh,
What monster?
Yeah, that was the hardest thing is I held each one of those puppies as they passed.
Oh my god.
And
My mom would have killed it.
hard. Especially the one that I had gotten very, very attached to. I was planning on keeping him. See, our dog, the dog that we found on the side of the road was a border collie. She was a little golden border collie, though, which is an unusual color because she wasn't a red or a black and white. She was golden and white. And at first I thought she was a mix, but we took her to a vet to have her checked for a chip because she was just laying on the side of the road. And I'm like, somebody's got to be missing this gorgeous dog. No chip, so we put notices out. Nobody ever claimed her. Yeah, she was also pregnant, which you couldn't tell until like 3 days before she had puppies. I'm like, where were you keeping them? She had 10 puppies. And I'm like, ugh. But one of them, I named him Mook because he came out and he was black and white and he was so fluffy. So he was a dog, like woof, but he looked like a little cow because of the way his colors were, the black and the white. So I named him Moof. 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 And he was just so sweet. And this jackhole freaking poisoned our dogs. He's also the same guy that poisoned my Great Dane. I had my Great Dane for 2.5 years, and he poisoned them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he did.
interesting.
He went to jail shortly after that for having dogs that he used in dog fighting.
It is, Carla, because they are part of your family. They are family members.
Yeah, can you do not put fur in my coffee?
So come to find out, my email that has the StreamYard thing can't let me go on cam for some reason. So I'm gonna come back and then try use like a web browser instead.
Okay.
See if that'll work.
Okay.
Perfect time to experiment and figure it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go, girl. But you know what? Everybody that's lost a pet, just find the Rainbow Bridge poem, and it will give you a little bit of reassurance. It's a good poem.
Actually, my vet, they send condolence cards, and they always put it's a laminated little card with the Rainbow Bridge poem in it, in each card. And if it's an animal that you've had for 10 or more years, they actually make a donation to the university in Kansas City, Kansas, for like pet research and I don't know, they put some plaque on something or something they've got. I don't know.
So, yeah, my friends of mine, their dog that they have was her father's dog, and she's in a lot of pain. She's got hip problems and different things, and they were going to put her down, but her daughter is very attached to the dog. So they had to explain to her why the dog's going to have to be put down, and I sent her a copy of the Rainbow Bridge. I said, read this to her, because the daughter is like 7 years old. So that's a very tough age to deal with a loss of a pet. She's grown up around the dog. You know what I mean? The dog's always been in her life. It's been a constant. Yeah. So I sent her a copy of the Rainbow Bridge. I said, read it to her. It will help her understand, and it will reassure her that she will, see the pet again eventually. So, yeah.
Oh.
So
it's still not working.
No, it's not. But they did decide to hold off so that she can be around the dog for Christmas. And then after Christmas, they're going to, and it's so hard when you have to actually make that choice, but you have to weigh the differences. Is the animal in pain? What's their quality of life? Are they suffering? You don't want somebody you love to suffer,
Exactly.
And so, yeah.
For me, it's all about quality of life.
Yeah, we've had to make that
life is diminished.
We've had to make that decision a couple of times, and it's really hard, especially when you have kids. It's very hard to explain to them.
I've made that decision more times than I can count in my life, because I'm always the go-to when an animal's reached that point. Nobody else can bear to do it, so we have to do that. And I take them and stay with them. And
Carla, I tried to do that with the neighbor. My next door neighbor had the most gorgeous pit bull. And from the time he was 8 weeks old, he was tied outside on a chain with a little doghouse. And he always got stuck on this tree stump. Like, the chain was the kind that it kinks up and gets stuck. And he would get stuck on this tree stump and around the telephone pole that he was too close to. And I was constantly going outside and untangling him. I had that dog pretty much trained by the time I was done with this, because I couldn't have a big dog. He was big. He had to have been at least 80 pounds. He was a big pet, but he was so friendly, and all he wanted to do was give love to somebody, and his owner treated him like shit. So I told his owner, I was like, you ever want to give that dog away, or whatever? I said, I'll take him, which I don't have room for another dog, but I couldn't stand the way this poor thing was treated. And
yeah, I know where you're coming from, because I had bully dogs all my life, so I know what it's like. They're not abusive. It's just the way the trainer or owner takes care of that.
And this guy, all he had this dog for was so he could breed him and get puppies to sell. Backyard breeder. And I said, oh, have you gotten all the shots? And he's like, what shots? And I'm like, oh, crap. Because when you breed dogs, they all have to have shots. The males and the females have to have breeding shots. And he didn't give a damn. And the thing is, he had 2 different females that he got at 2 different times. Both of them had a litter of puppies. The puppies both died. All the puppies died. So I ended up getting a little windfall at one point, and I told him, I said, I'll give you $200 for that dog if you give him to me right now. He wouldn't sell him. And then he ended up moving, and I haven't seen the dog since, but I feel so bad. By the time we were done, that dog would sit, lay down, stay, everything for me. He wouldn't listen to his owner for shit, but he would listen to me if I went out there. I'd be like, and the dog pooped right on his ass. I'm like, good boy, So, yeah.
Yeah, sounds like my dog I had for 30 years. The owner just bought 2 dogs from a pet store and just breed them nonstop.
Yeah.
And the dog I had didn't have no shots or anything that I had to pay for. And the dog only lasts about 3 years, and that's it.
Yeah, it wears them out. Breeding them like that constantly, it shortens their lifespan.
Kitty,
Yeah.
Gary says in the chat, you've got to turn your camera settings on through your laptop.
I don't have. I'm using my phone right now. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I have it set, but it says if you're having issues, I have to restart my phone then. But
yeah, probably a reboot.
I'm like, yeah, because I've done this before with Jennifer Layton's channel. I did it before I moved. Yeah, and it worked fine. So I don't know.
And I agree, Carla. It's all about how the dog is trained and how they're treated.
Yeah.
I have never met a mean pit, ever.
The dog we had, Sarah, she was a 3-strike dog, which means that she was donated to the pound, got a home, and was returned 3 different times. And she was scheduled to die literally the day we picked her up. She didn't get along with men. I'm assuming it was a man that abused her.
Probably.
She didn't get along with children. She didn't know what to do with them. But she was nervy-dervy enough. You didn't really want her around them because you didn't know what she was going to do. Unpredictable. And then she had food aggression, which means she was starved at some point. Duh. Well, it was easy enough to work around. You warn the men, don't fucking touch her. You're going to get nailed. Yeah. Children, keep your distance. She doesn't know what to do with little kids. She's not used to little people. Which we didn't have that many kids anyways. And then food aggression, you set her bowl away from everybody else. You feed everybody else, then hand her a bowl. Everybody else's bowls are already in their bowl. She goes into her bowl. They're too busy to care what she's doing.
Well, Simi had food aggression when I got her, and she was only 6 weeks old. And she was a roly-poly little thing. But what it was they weren't feeding their portions correctly. I mean, like when you have a puppy that's starting to eat, we do have a litter of puppies, and they're starting to eat, more solid food, you make a mush. And a lot of people will just put all this in one thing, and the puppies are all fighting over it.
Yeah.
But if you take like a pizza pan, which is what I used to do, I'd take a pizza pan and I'd make like a donut of this mush, just mushed up puppy food and powdered milk. And I'd make a donut of it. So all the puppies each had their own spot. They could all access the food. None of my puppies ever had food aggression. Yeah. So the only thing I could think of with a 6-week-old puppy who's obviously healthy but eating is that there were too many animals close to her when she was trying to eat. So I was able to get her. I mean, I trained her in a day not to be food aggressive with me. However, other animals, she
was fine with us people, but it was other animals.
If either of these cats walks within 3 feet of this dog, she's in. It's the funniest thing to listen to because she's got food in her mouth, she's eating, and she's growling at the same time, and it is so fun. I'm like, stop it! They don't want your food; they have their own. Stop it! But yeah, but with the food aggression, I mean, I put her food down, and she immediately, when I first got her, the first day that I fed her, I put the food down, and she immediately started growling because my hand was near the bowl, and I was like, oh, I don't think so. So I picked her up, moved her back, picked up her bowl. And she's looking at me like, hey, And I waited until she sat down, and then I put the bowl back down, and I moved my hand, and she came in to eat. I moved my hand near the bowl. She started to growl. I picked her up, moved her away, and eventually I could put my hand in the bowl, and she's trying to stick her nose under my hand to eat. But I could put my hand on the bowl and not a sound out of her because there were kids in the house. There was a 2-year-old that used to come to the house, and I did not want to take the chance on her biting the child because the kid doesn't know any better because people people have to train their children around pets. They have to train their children how to treat a pet. That would negate a ton of what's considered dog aggression towards children.
Oh, yeah.
People don't think of that. And, so, yeah. And I knew that these people that I was living with were not going to train this child. So I had to train the dog to put up with it. So, yeah. But yeah, none of my dogs have ever been food aggressive for more than half a day. Fix that real quick.
Well, Sarah got to where she didn't mind being petted, but if they tried to grab her, tried to hold her,
Yeah.
anything like that, she'd kind of freak out. It was kind of like a PTSD thing.
Yeah.
And I tried to negate it, but you couldn't get through to her. She had a shield, man. You could not get through.
Well, see, Timmy, who's walking around
just make
behind
sure
me.
that she didn't eat by other people, and you didn't feed her. People food, and problem solved. So.
Well, Simi didn't know how to deal with children. I mean, it was like they were too hyper for her. She doesn't mind older children. That's my cat in the background.
It was little kids she couldn't handle.
Yeah, Simi wanted nothing to do with Talon. Nothing. Because he's very hyper, my godson. He was 3 when I came, or 2 when I came back to South Carolina with Simi. And he was just so hyper. And she was just like, get away from me. She would literally run away from him because, but even when she got along with all the dogs, including Miha, and I have proof that she used to get along with my Miha. Now she doesn't. Miha tries to eat her when she sees her. But even then, we had to feed her away from the other dogs because she didn't want any of them even looking at her when she was eating. So
that makes sense.
So now she just growls at the cats because they'll find perches, and they do it just to mess with her. I know they do.
Yeah.
My face is all alone up here. What are you people doing?
I had to blow my nose again. I've been letting my sinuses run rampant because I've been flushing my eyes trying to get. I had to use a drop that the doctor gave me, and I waited until after the holiday cook and all that and everything, and I put it in tonight, and it's acting like the stuff that he gave me a few years back, but it's not the same thing. But it feels like somebody ground up a razor blade and dropped it all in my eye.
Ew.
In that eye, the iritis eye. And so yeah, I've been flushing, constantly letting my eye reabsorb fresh fluid, trying to get it washed out, and in the process that gets the nose going. And I've let that go for several hours, and now I just took the antihistamine to stop the sinuses, and hopefully it'll flip the switch on it. We'll see. Otherwise, I get to sleep with that eye tonight.
Yeah. Miranda, what are you doing?
Packing.
You're not talking to us.
I said I'm packing.
What, your mouth doesn't work when you pack?
I think it's a concentration thing.
What am I supposed to do? Talk over you? I can.
Welcome to Cody. What was it Robin said? There's never an awkward silence when Cody is around.
Hey, kitty cat.
Hey.
Yeah, you got it working. Good job, girl.
Yeah, I had to restart my phone. That's why it wasn't working.
Good job.
It was having an estrogen moment.
But yeah, I can finally do a face cam. But hopefully, if I get my laptop working, I can actually do some more live streams with Miranda and you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard for me to go back from this in the chat and all that stuff. I'm like, I would need 2 devices for this. But yeah.
You know what I use my phone for? Talk, text, and color by number. That's it. Yep.
Same thing with me. I usually.
Another country heard from over here.
But.
Oh, there's your baby.
Your toys are everywhere.
How much for your cat?
Nope.
Miranda?
My clothes aren't My cats are like, that, especially my cats. They're like, I'll take a kitty cat. And I'm like, listen, no.
This is my Onyx. This is Onyx. She's my cuddle bug. She loves to cuddle.
Let me show
Aw.
you my
Oh no, this isn't the same. This
model kitty. She's kind of like the runway
But
pretty kitty.
yeah,
I got excited for her.
Yeah,
I grew up. Yeah, I grew up with cats, and every time I go outside, I will always see cats running around.
Here's that.
But
Look at Willow's skin. She's so beautiful.
This is Aspen. She's a lavender point. Lavender point calico mix because she has
Aw.
a yellow streak on her nose and one on her paw. It tells me her mama was a calico.
Yeah, she reminds me of I don't want to say Siberian, but I wasn't sure.
She's my
But she
young
almost
one.
looks like a Siberian cat.
Yeah, she kind of basically a lavender point is like a seal point Siamese, but their tone is more of a grayish blue
That's
or
what
purple.
it is.
Yeah, they're just
I was
lighter.
thinking of dogs, that's why.
And then you've got flame
But
point,
Siamese.
which are the ones with the reddish orange markings and mask instead of, the chocolate seal point.
Someone stole a flame point Himalayan kitten out of the display area when I worked at a pet store. I had to run to the back for something, and they had left me on the floor alone. So I locked up the register, ran to the back. I wasn't gone 30 seconds. I come back and I stopped and I looked, and the cat was gone. And I'm like, oh shit. I thought she got out, but her thing was still closed.
Oh, yeah.
And we were waiting for her to get out. I got in so much trouble. That was a $700 kitten. I got in big trouble.
Yeah. See, it wasn't your fault. It shouldn't be, because they should have had at least one person on the sales floor besides the register too.
Yeah.
Like, I worked in retail. I know what it's like.
Yeah, grab and snatch.
Yeah, the door that led back to the doors that opened, that main door should have been a walk door instead of just a walk through, and they didn't. But yeah, Onyx is part Egyptian Mao, and apparently Egyptian Maos are very vocal, like a Siamese. Willow can attest to this.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. Because it's funny, because her nose, I was like, why does her face look weird? Because normally, like a kid's head, it'll come down to like a forehead, and then their nose starts. With her, it just goes like from the top of her head straight down into her nose. Like, you know how the Egyptian people, their nose are kind of like that, like,
Yeah.
full-blooded. Well, that's how Egyptian, and you know what Egyptian Mao is? It's a common Egyptian cat there. It sounds really fancy, but it's basically an Egyptian domestic cat. But it sounds really cool. But yeah, I was so happy to have a cat that was automatically fixed at the shelter. I was like, good, she'll be quiet. False advertising.
Yeah, I only had 3 cats in my life, and the rest are dogs.
Which makes you
I'm
name
like-
ironic.
Well, funny story is, the word kitty is actually, I'm a Leo, so that's 1. 2, I like Hello Kitty, so that's where kitty always came from. 3, I always like big cats anyway, so. And then cat is part of my name, actually.
My son is a Leo, and he's radiating towards lions and lion decor. So yeah, I can understand that.
You said cat is part of your name, so I'm guessing Catherine.
No.
Katrina.
I was going to say Katrina.
No. It's very common.
Kate.
Kate, Katie, Caitlin. My real name's Caitlin, but everyone's calling me either Kate or Katie. So, yeah.
Cha-Cha's awake. It's cat hour, Cha-Cha. Look. Willow got a kitty. I got a kitty. Her name is Kitty. Miranda's got kitties. It's kitty hour.
What's going on?
I wasn't going to say it. I tried very hard not to say that, Willow.
I didn't bother trying.
I know. I noticed. Cha-Cha, I have 2. You can have the bitchy one. Just saying.
I have 4. I used to have 9.
Somebody said kitty hour. I got my Hello Kitty.
There you go.
Huh?
I got my kitty.
It's okay, Maria. Cha-Cha, we don't discriminate. You don't have to have a cat to be here.
Exactly.
What? Hey, Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha's awake.
Cha-cha. Every time I hear Cha-Cha's name, it makes me think of Cha-Cha Slide. It makes me want to dance.
There you go. I gotta go upstairs and get dirty laundry.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
I wish I could do laundry.
Mm.
The weird thing,
But,
my room
yeah.
was in the room that the washer and dryer are in. So I cannot.
Aw. Hopefully
Yeah.
you get that fixed soon.
Well, there's no fixing it. The washer and dryer stick out 4 inches beyond the door jamb, so they're blocking me from getting in through the door.
Yeah, and it's a
So,
rental, so she's kind of stuck with it.
yeah.
Oh, I understand. I live in an apartment, so I'm still getting used to it.
I'm having issues being able to use my prosthetic, so I'm still using the wheelchair.
Ooh. See, it should be wheelchair accessible to make it easier.
Well, apparently the woman who lived here before, she used a wheelchair, but I don't think she had a washer and dryer because she was coming through the back door, which is where the washer and dryer are.
And
Our washer and dryer are not that big, so unless she had like apartment-sized ones, there's no way she got through there in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I know, but we have a washer and dryer, and I can't get through there. It is what it is. Are you comfortable?
So, since I'm on, Gary has to get on now.
I don't even know if Gary's still here. Gary, are you still here? Speak up.
Are you
I'm
here,
like,
Gary, or did you flake?
If I'm on, Gary's gonna be on then.
I think you got scared away.
Maybe. Probably because all the cats and
Either that or he's on an
females
auction.
around.
He's still in the
Yeah,
chat.
Gary can sniff out an auction anywhere on YouTube, man.
Wake up, Gary.
Oh,
Quit trolling.
Speaking of auctions, I'm going to be buying stuff from Goodwill or Salvation Army. Do you have any ideas on what to sell besides jewelry?
No. I'm a jewelry girl, so my whole thing
Yeah.
is jewelry.
There are people
'Cause-
that are buying home goods and stuff like that, but they're not going to pay a lot for it.
Yeah, because
And that's mainly because of the current state of things. Not being able to get out and shop.
what's the
Yeah.
question? Don't ignore me. What was the question? I can help.
Stop talking and I'll tell you.
I'm tired. I'm deep breathing.
Kitty said she's going to be going and buying stuff from Goodwill and Salvation Army, and she was wondering what are good things to get besides jewelry.
Because I don't have a gem test or anything because I just moved, so and I don't have that much money to start off with. So
Yeah, I hear you there. I need a gem test.
Yeah, and I'm not a
So-
reseller. I just like to have one to play with it.
Have you ever resold before, or is this going to be your first time diving into it?
the only time I resold was on Jennifer's channel, and that was it. Most of the times I would sell stuff on like Instagram and stuff, but that's about it. So,
Okay, but what are the kinds of things that you sold?
jewelry, some handmade stuff that I made back in the day and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm still new to it, so
No.
Say hi, honey.
my actual business is Kitty Cat Creations, and I had that since 2012. I didn't really get it started till about 2017, 18 around there. So
That's funny because mine is Kodiak Creations.
Oh my god.
No,
The cat rubbed on my leg.
funny part
Right.
is my boyfriend actually got me that name for my channel plus also my business, so kind of worked out.
Yeah. Well,
That's how I got the whole YouTube name.
I've had the Kodiak Creations email, the Kodiak Creations at Yahoo for 20 years.
Oh, damn. It was so hard for me to find a business YouTube name, not YouTube, business email under my name. So I would have to put 09 after everything because cats have 9 lives and stuff. And I'm lucky one was available at least.
Well,
It was
when I got the email, it was because I was doing signature tags. I was doing graphics with Paint Shop Pro. And so on my graphics, I would put Kodiak Creations. So I got the email that matched it. And when I did animations, they were Cody Annie's, ANI for animations, things like that. So
yeah. I know, because I used to do animations a lot too when I was younger. I used to draw a lot and stuff. So
Well,
I know where you're coming from.
animations, I mean like graphics that move, like the animated
Oh,
graphics.
those. I thought you meant like anime, like anime and manga and stuff like that. That's what I usually do. I didn't know it was that kind, but yeah.
What I did signature tags using the graphic program, and could like put people's names on them and things like that for them to put on their emails or their web pages or whatever. So
I see a kitty.
so I had Kodiak Creations before
He's
I even
licking his dingling. Dante,
Well, at least we know it's clean.
you want it? Look at his mouth. It's really cute. You want it, Buddy? No.
Aw.
You want it?
God, it's
Want
already
to taste it?
it's already 5 o'clock already. I still can't sleep.
Oh,
Stop teasing that baby.
Digo. He's a good boy.
He's
good.
always a good boy.
The beagle's not good at all. But he's good. Hey, bud, high five. Just kidding. He doesn't do that. He's not that cool. He wishes he was that cool, but he's not. I've tried to teach this dog how to shake hands. Oh, I've spent so many hours. He's just stupid or he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to comply. I had another dog. We taught him how to shake in a day. He was a very smart boy. Dante, he's an idiot.
Timmy doesn't like her paws being touched. So
Jesus.
getting her to shake hands, it's like she'll lift the paw because she knows what I want, but she's like, I don't want you to touch me, so I'm not going to give it to you. You know, it's funny.
Miranda, your beagle reminds me of my dog before I moved. She would literally have a short attention span, and she would literally just sit there,
Right?
listen to it, and then forget about it after like a minute.
The dog to me, and look what I got.
So, this goes to Gypsy too. I forgot. That bag is heavy as hell. Damn. It's like 10 pounds by itself. Shit. Okay.
This is what happens. I'll call my dog to me. The dog will ignore me, and the cat will show up.
5.
And she purrs so loud. I mean, I'm a good 2 feet away from my laptop, and you can hear her.
Okay, I remember what I'm doing.
I know. I was literally outside taking my boyfriend's dog out, and literally every time I go out, I see cats running around. And I sat there waiting 15 minutes until the owner finally opened the door because it was freezing cold outside. And I felt bad for the cat because it's been there probably about half an hour to 45 minutes outside.
It's
And I felt
daylight
bad
here
for the
in your
little
place
thing.
already, isn't it, Kit Kat?
I was sitting in my front door today waiting for my neighbor to show up with my cigarettes. 8:30 this morning. And I'm sitting there, and there's a box on my porch. It's an Amazon box. It's on its side, so I'm seeing the bottom part of it. And I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, this kitten comes out from around it, and I'm like, "Why is there a kitten on my porch?" And it wanders off. And then another one pops out. And I'm like, "What in the hell? Why do I have kittens on my porch?" Well, the lady that lives like across the street and up one house, she's the crazy cat lady. She feeds all the cats in the neighborhood. You know,
Sounds like me.
there's some place that there are seagulls and you take French fries and you throw them out there and they all swarm. Well, when this woman comes out of her house, there might not be a cat in sight. She comes out with food, shakes that dish, and cats come out of everywhere. Like there's like 30 of them that she feeds, and I'm like, so this is why I have kittens on my porch.
That's what I would usually do. I asked my boyfriend before I move. I'm like, what would you do if I feed the cats outside and they come next day meowing at the door?
My mother feeds the cats that come up on her porch and the kittens and everything. And that's actually how I got my last cat, Wolfie, which
Sorry,
it
Des.
was,
I didn't mean to sit on you, honey.
which was named Wolfie because my 2-year-old and 3-year-old grandchildren named her Wolfie. Girl cat named Wolfie. I'm like, only in my family. But yeah, she was an outdoor, and she was the only calico, and she was long haired, or not. Yeah, she was the only tortoise shell, and she was long haired, and she looked like the cat I had before that was short haired Taurus, which I was still recovering from losing after 15 years of having the cat. It was rough when I lost her, but my grandkids wanted me to have the kitten, and I'm like, oh, I can't say no to my grandchildren, so that's how I got Wolfie, and that's
Aw.
actually already
You're
named.
right.
I would not have named the cat Wolfie, and it doesn't make sense. But
At least it got a good home than
Yeah.
worrying about it.
hmm
That's what I'd say.
well, my mom worries about the cats when they don't come out to get food. Now, my mom
Mm,
had foxes in her yard. She's had all kinds of stuff and there's dogs that go through the neighborhood. I mean, you can't get attached to an outside cat that's not yours. It's outside. It's dealing with the elements. It's dealing with predators. It's dealing with cars. It's dealing with jerky people. Anything can happen
yeah.
to an animal when it's left outside. So my mom's like, the cats aren't coming around anymore. I was like, you just had 3 foxes living in your backyard. What do you think happened to the cats?
1 ran, 2 got eaten,
Yeah.
or 3 found a better spot to live.
So, I mean,
Which,
cat versus fox, the fox is going to win 9 times out of 10, unless the cat is huge and outweighs the fox. But, they normally would evacuate the area because once another predator moves in, they're gone. So,
yeah.
but she was all upset. And I'm like, I told you, either take the cats in or take them to the animal shelter so that they can find a good home, something. But she's like, no, they're fine. Well, they're not fine because now most of them are gone.
Yeah, that was like me before I moved. We had this little big dirt pile in our backyard, and literally we had a fox living in the back of there, and
Yeah, foxes are cool. I love foxes.
it was like that bright red orange color. It
Mhm.
was so beautiful. And it would be there every year during fall time.
Yep. Pretty kitty.
But yeah,
So, I
between
mean, it's just how nature works. If they're out there, they're in the elements. They have to deal with it, and whatever happens, happens. That's why I never let my cats go outside. And social
cat butt.
services turned up and said, "Oh, all your cats have to go outside," and like 7 of them never came back. I was pissed and very, very depressed because I
Would
mean,
too.
I had too many cats as it was, but it is what it is, and we had gotten the cat that was having all the kittens fixed and got all the males cat fixed, but then they were like, oh, they all have to go out. I'm like, no. And when they say you won't get your children back unless your cats go outside, the cats go outside. But yeah, 7 of them never came back, and that crushed me. I was so sad.
Yeah, that's why I was worried about animals. I'm like always thinking of them first before anything else.
Well, I'll put an animal before myself, but I will not put an animal before my children. I can't do it.
Well, I mean, I don't have no children, so I don't know what it's like yet. So, but like I said, it's usually children, then animals, then you.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'd make sure my animals had food before I do. You know what I mean? So I made sure they eat.
Hey,
Like,
our people are dropping like flies. Are you guys okay if I end the live and we just take this backstage?
yeah, no problem.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
It's all good.
I killed
Goodbye,
you.
bye, guys. I love you. I see you on Tuesday.